This is the End Zone. Let's move the chains. I want to take a moment today to talk about the AFC East NFL football and specifically the Buffalo Bills. But before I dive into my research, I want your opinion. Who will finish first in the AFC East this year, and who will finish first in the AFC 5 years from now? I know it's kind of bold predictions. If you're bold enough, you can do full standings for both projections. Now, I say 5 years because I'm a huge believer in sports teams that have a plan, a direction. Teams are businesses. The franchises that are well run from the top by the owners and the GMs with strong plans are mostly the most successful. From scheme to management to drafting to finding coaches to every little tiny detail on the football field, better teams have better plans. To me, the Buffalo Bills are the future of the AFC East, not only because of their plan, but because of the New England Patriots plan and how it's kind of forcing the Patriots to pivot. It's a combination of the two, so we'll start with the Patriots. Since 2001, New England has won the AFC East 17 times. In my lifetime, born in the year 2000, the Patriots have lost their division 3 times over a span of 20 years. Now that is incredible, that is absurd, and Tom Brady was a huge reason why that happens. Now it sure does help to have the greatest QB of all time on your roster if you're Bill Belichick, but he's an incredible coach. I mean, you gotta give him the respect that he deserves. You also get stability with that quarterback. It makes it a lot easier to plan and be more successful. But now Tom Brady is gone, and the future is foggy for the New England Patriots. I know people are going to say, but Cam Newton, come on. Don't kid yourself. Pump the brakes a little bit. Cam Newton is nowhere near Tom Brady, and that Patriots team has a lot of work to do, even if you think Cam Newton is that special. So now that we have established that the king of the castle is taking a major step back, we can look at what the Bills are doing. Coached by Sean McDermott for 3 years, finished behind the Pats and second in 2 of those 3 years. Quickly, the Bills have become the main challengers in the AFC East to the Patriots. They've built a sustainable defense behind McDermott's philosophy. He's a defensive-minded guy, and I like the direction they're going. They get AJ Espinoza, now comes to help out that defensive line. Tre'Davious White, Tremaine Edmonds are stars. The sky is the limit for this unit, but on offense is where we've had most of the question marks, and it's been about improvement. Say what you want about Josh Allen. He took some steps forward from year 1 to year 2. Expect the same in year 3. Devin Singletary, nice running back. You draft Zach Moss from Utah, one of the better running backs in the whole entire draft class, one of my favorite to watch in college. Cole Beasley and John Brown are both strong options. But the real factor of the offseason was bringing in a guy like Stephon Diggs. So we are going to see improvement in the offense. You add a guy like Diggs to this wide receiving core, no way it doesn't get drastically better with a weapon like that. I mean, Stephon Diggs, giant deep threat. Can't wait to see how he and Josh Allen mesh this year. And over the next 5 years, I see the Bills finally breaking the mold, finally beating and being better than the Patriots. The Patriots lose a lot, especially this season. I mean, with the opt-outs going on. I'm a sucker for good defense, and when they are bringing in weapons on offense to improve, it just gives me signs of comfort. I feel like the Bills are trending in the right direction. I know a lot of people are hot on the Patriots this year because of Cam Newton, but how long is Cam Newton going to last, And the team around Cam Newton is really where you got to worry, especially defense losing a lot. This year, all those players will be coming back. But I think that 2020 is a pivotal season for the Buffalo Bills. They're going to find out what they're really about because they have to beat the Patriots this year. And honestly, I don't see why the Bills can't control their own destiny in 2020 and beyond and own the AFC East. As always, I'd love to know your opinions. What do you think about the Buffalo Bills in the AFC East going up against the Patriots? You also got the Dolphins, a team that's kind of rising. They've been building up, got a new quarterback coming in, Tua Tagovailoa. We don't know how much he's going to play in 2020 necessarily, but we're excited to see that. And then the Jets, the offensive line. People don't really love Adam Gase. We'll see how that goes. But honestly, I see the Bills coming up at the top in 2020 and in the future for the AFC East. Thanks again. I'd love to know your opinion. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment so we can move the chains.